Hello guys, it's Manny again, and I'm super stoked to do this video. I've been wanting to do this video for a couple of days, but things have been dropping. I actually predicted, I said I know that a lot of information is going to be coming very, very quickly. So guys, information dropped for the Walt Disney World Marathon weekend. Disneyland had a little bit of hiccup, I guess, and then obviously Springtime Surprise is coming. So guys, I'm not going to cover Springtime Surprise in this video. I'll cover it in a different video, and that's going to be coming up later this week, guys. But there's going to be more stuff dropping, so I figured, okay, instead of doing stuff right now, I'll wait until that drops. But guys, I went to South Texas to visit my father, who turned 79, and it made me think. I go like, man, because, and then actually I'm going to say this, because somebody had mentioned about trying to register for a race and not being able to get their family member in. And so I was thinking to myself, man, it's so cool because my father has been to one of the runs. My best friend has gone to 2, and he has actually ran with me. And then my nephew of mine ran 2 Disneyland runs with me and a Disney World Marathon with me. So he's run 3 with me. And I've had friends and family, co-workers, so forth, so on, that I've met over there. And now I have what I consider my RunDisney family, that I get to see you guys over there 3-4 times a year, whatever it is, 5 times a year now coming up. And it's awesome, it's a blast. But it made me think, because some people were saying, wow, you know, we tried to register multiple people. I got in, but my family member did not get in. So then, so Disneyland was no exception. It sold out pretty quickly, and then this happened. Some slots ended up opening up in all 4 races. And guys, as you can see, at that moment in time, Dumbo Double Dare was sold out, but it was open for a while. I was able to snap the shot, but it was a little bit later once it was sold out. But the half marathon, the 10K, and the 5K stayed open for a while. And from my guesstimations, it was probably 20 minutes or more. And that was awesome. It was great because I got to see a lot of messages from people. This was now to piggyback from the prior comments, where people who actually registered themselves and couldn't get their family or friends in were messaging me, or I would see messages saying, hey, I got my family member in. And that is awesome, guys. Guys, when you have family and friends there, it's so awesome. I'm trying to grow this group, and this group is growing, and so I get to see you guys, so you guys add to that. So it's awesome. But again, I was so happy to hear that you know, hey, you know, I got my family member in. And guys, one of the things that one of the biggest questions that people ask all the time is, will slots open up once the race is sold out? Obviously, now we have our answer. The answer is yes. If you ever see me doing this, it means I don't know. It's a 50-50 chance. But again, it's still going to be from now on a 50-50 chance. But we know that it can open up. So guys, turn on notifications, guys. Just keep on your social media. Guys, it's not, whenever they do open up, they're not going to last very long. But you do have a chance. And it's really, really cool that you have a chance. And if you can get in, all of a sudden, it's like, you know, the Red Sea just parted for you. All of a sudden, you just found, you know, a bag full of money. It was just great. It was awesome. And I'm very, very happy that a lot of you guys got your family members in, or you finally got into the run that you wanted to. And so that is just awesome. But it proves on down the line. So wine and dine. Will more slots open up? I don't know. I'm going to go like this. But now we know for a fact now that there is a chance that they might open up. So, and again, they're not going to announce it. So guys, just be prepared. Okay guys, now we're going to go to what happened with Disney World. So the theming, and I call it like a soft theming or a teaser theming, came out. And we're going to have to just start looking at all of them, because there's so much interpretation of what this means. But let's start looking at the run. So the 5K is Pluto, and 1930 actually has a significance. But if you look at where the finish line is, it looks like it's Epcot. So now we get to the 10K, and it's Chippendale. It looks like we start with the Go, which is Cinderella's Castle, and we finish off in Epcot again. Now we get to the half marathon. This looks a little different, because it looks like we start in Epcot. We come across, the pacing is to Hollywood Studios. And then, if you notice, it goes all the way across to Magic Kingdom. So this could be the first time we stop somewhere else. But now we come to the full marathon. The full marathon starts, it looks like, in Magic Kingdom 1971, goes to Animal Kingdom, goes across to Hollywood Studios, and if you notice, it finishes at Epcot, and then the finish is back again at Magic Kingdom. And for the challenges, we got all 4 parks, so this is pretty cool, very simple. But if we get to the Dopey one, the Dopey actually shows the 7 Dwarfs Mine Train along with the rest of the parks. So guys, does this mean that, that these are going to be the courses? The answer is, again, I don't 100% know, but it looks like it, because it really looks like there's a course and then there's a finish line. They're pointing to a finish, and the finish is in, especially for the half and the full, it looks like the finish line would be in Magic Kingdom. Now, they have had runs there that finish in the parking lot, and I'm assuming it would finish in the parking lot because it would be a little bit hard to finish inside of there, especially once it's open. But guys, I just in a video saying, hey, is there things that might happen again? And I thought this was one of the things that would happen. And now we have proof that there is a really, really good chance that these runs will finish off in different, in a different park. And also, I did say something about what I thought the theming was going to be, and I thought it might be something more vintage. And I should have used the word nostalgic. And I think having the 1930, which references Pluto. I don't know if you guys know this, but Pluto made his debut in 1930. So guys, so that's what makes me think that maybe they will add some kind of nostalgic, you know, theming added to it. But a lot of people were asking about the 100, you know, the 100-year celebration. I think it's going to piggyback right into Disneyland, and so it's especially for you know, for this whole week that they're going to have, or week and a half when it comes down to it, it's almost 2 weeks that they're going to have runs in both coasts. And so, which brings me to my next point. And you guys, guys, and this is the title of the video, is there's something missing. There is something missing, guys. And let's take a look because we got a hint a while back when we read these. So under Coast to Coast, it says we have track 1, which is Disney World and Disneyland Marathon. But the second, the track 2, has a different and unique Run Disney Coast to Coast. So guys, they didn't reveal what the challenge is going to be. So unless we're missing something, and maybe a castle to castle for the first one, because we are going from Disney World to Disneyland. And the other ones, again, are up in the air. I don't know what they're going to be doing. But again, they didn't give us any kind of, at least any kind of hint that I saw on these challenges, because there's going to be 2 different challenge medals. Remember that. There's going to be 2 different challenge medals that we just read. So which challenge medal will they use? Or what are they going to use, a different challenge medal, or are they going to use a different, you know, ribbon to the challenge medal? And that's a question that hasn't been answered. And if you've never seen a Coast to Coast medal, this is what they look like, okay? They're very generic, okay? And they do have this, which, sorry, right there, Coast to Coast race medal. Sometimes they had the years on them, if I remember correctly, but they were all pretty much generic. So it didn't matter which Coast to Coast you did, you finished off with the same medal. So, so I think they're, again, they might do some kind of castle to castle. Maybe this, the ribbon that carries it, I think maybe this is going to be a little bit different. But obviously they said it's going to be different, because in prior years it was never different. So knowing that you could only pick one of the challenges, of the Coast to Coast challenges, to get that challenge medal, would that affect your decision whether you would wanted to sign up for Walt Disney World Marathon weekend and then Disneyland, or Disneyland and then one of the other runs? So guys, that's it for today, guys. Are you as excited as I am? Do you guys have any theories? Did you catch something that I didn't when it came to the theming of the Walt Disney World Marathon? Did you get into the Disneyland half marathon after the initial not getting in? Guys, comment down below. Keep subscribing. Keep sharing this on social media. Invite your friends. Invite your family. Guys, keep being who you are. And without further ado, guys, create a magical day, create a magical run, and see you sooner than later.